Hey guys, this is Soloist, and welcome back to another episode of Banjo Kazooie. In the last episode, we finished things up at Click Clock Wood in what I deem to be Let's Play Banjo Kazooie, the movie. Well, in this episode, this exciting episode, we are going to be traveling to a few old places. Because before we do the very next, very fun thing, we need to collect a few things that we've kind of neglected through our journey. The first of which I want to collect is something I will not be utilizing, that's why I've put it off, kind of. But, to get the first one, we've already gotten the first one, we're going to be getting the Cheeto books. To get the first one, what we want to do is grab these wading boots, and we want to walk through this swampy water with the wading boots, instead of with the alligator like we did last time. There is a way to damage boost through this, because if you can make it over here, you can talent trot back and forth between these walls and be able to make it out that way. But being over here as Banjo Kazooie gives you access to slipping and sliding and getting hit by that, because we're in an animation. That's very nice. Gives you access to be able to smash this ice. And walking in here, I'll give you a good guess as to who's going to be in here. We can't get in there because we do need to go and get the alligator transformation. So I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back with the alligator. So now we'll be able to enter through this incredibly tiny hole that actually looks like it's a little bit of tight of a fit for the alligator, as funny as it is. And I love this transformation, but here we have Cheeto. Cheeto, Bear, and Bird have found once more. Another spell they get.
If one more page I see you turn, then Grunty shall Cheeto burn!
Nasty good cheese, so good I shall tell. Enter blue eggs on sandcastle floor, and treasure trove gold.
Grunty's legs and stomach thins! Goodbye to all those double chins!
And we're gonna go ahead and leave, because that was a very gross remark made by her. But if you haven't been able to tell, these Cheeto cheats kind of unlock special things at Treasure Trove Cove. If you go there and input these things at the, you know, in the sandcastle where we had to input Banjo Kazooie, if you do that but enter these codes he's telling you, like for instance, if you do blue eggs, you unlock the ability to hold a lot more blue eggs. I am not going to do this because I've beaten the game without it very easily. Not very easily, but it's not required, so I'm not going to do it. Anyway, I'll meet you at the last Cheeto book. Alright, so the last Cheeto page is actually the one that we started to get in the last episode, but I didn't necessarily remember how. So in the last episode I showed that we could trigger this thing here, and by this thing here I mean this switch, and raise the water even more for 30 seconds. Well, if we do that, and then we travel to the area where Rusty Bucket Bay was, we will be able to access a platform that we saw a little earlier that we'll be able to enter and find the last Cheeto page. Just like Rusty Bucket Bay themed stuff to make us do timed swimming challenges by arch nemesis, apparently. Even though that wasn't really a swimming challenge before, it was just a timing challenge that was very, very hard. Right here is where I'm talking about. So as we come up here, we will find Bear and Bird getting good at finding Cheeto. So another spell they shall have.
The traitor book has pushed his luck, so in the burning fire I'll chuck.
Find Cheeto, which won't. Code you must enter on sandcastle floor. The Treasure Trove code is Old Feathers. Too bad we will not be using that, but thanks for the info anyway. And I had to close out a McAfee pop-up because, as with any new computer, the virus McAfee will join. Anyway, now we need to go do a different kind of collectible, so I will meet you at the first one. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to be doing is visiting a certain person that we've neglected for most of our journey. Grunty brushes her rotten teeth with tuna ice cream flavored toothpaste. Alright, so I'm going to write down tuna toothpaste. We are going to be visiting all the locations she's in. I recommend that you write down what she says, and I will soon explain why. But I'll meet you at... We're going to do kind of a montage right now of all of her locations, so I'll meet you at the next Bruntilda location. The next location is one I've already shown in the series, but I'm going to show it again because it's been quite a while ago, all the way back to Clinker's Cavern. Hello, Grunty. Grunty wears massive bloomers under that repulsive dress of hers. Oh! So, she wears, repulsive bloomers. So, bloomers repulsive. Next, we have to come over here to the Click Clock Wood puzzle. Hello. Ugly Grunty's nickname was Hog Breath at which school? Ooh, so her nickname, Hog Breath. And I'm typing these up on a iPad. If you have just a sheet of paper and a pencil, that'll work. Just make sure you're writing these down. You don't want to forget them. Next location is right behind this giant Grunty statue. My lazy sister often sleeps in a pigsty. The dirty hag, so she sleeps pig sty. Alright, not bad. Next we go back like we're going to Bubble Gloop Swamp, and we go into the right tunnel to find her again. What are you doing hiding in here? You're kind of creepy. My fat old sister's favorite sport is loogie flicking. Oh, loogie flicking. Loogie flicking sports. EA Sports. We flick the loogies. Next, we want to go like we're going back to Mad Monster Mansion, but if we continue down to the end of the path, which we've been here before, and I've talked to this one again, but again, I want to kill... Oh, no. But anyway, I want to go visit it again for the sake of showing where they all are in one place. We haven't needed the Bruntilda information until right now anyway, so this wasn't really put off. This was, well, strategically planned to be waited until now. Can't see. Can't see, can't see, can't see. Can't see, can't see, can't see. Can't see, can't see, can't see, can't see. Can't see, can't. Can't see, can't. She shanty. Yo ho, and a bottle of rum! Hey, what's up, lady? Revolting Gruntilda's bedroom has smelly socks hanging from the ceiling. So, bedroom, smelly socks. Alright, and next we're heading like we're going back to Mad Monster Mansion, and you're not bullying me this time, jerk. And we need to look right behind a gravestone. I don't know which... I said it was near the entrance. I don't particularly know which one. We will find it, though. I'm being chased now. I am being now chased. We do have eggs here we could have grabbed before. It's kind of nice. You know, it's like we're having a little memory... walk down memory lane of all these worlds that we've done. It's not been a long LP, but I've not been the best with recording, so it's been a while since I've recorded some of these parts, and it's just kind of cool to, you know, go back and visit some of these places. Did you know Wartbag keeps a dragon's foot in her pocket for luck? That's actually really cool. That's not even gross. So, luck, dragon's foot. Alright. Alright, next we want to come back here behind Gobi Valley's entrance. Speed her up a little quick. Grunty's best friend at which school was the awful Sweaty Betty? So, BFF, Sweaty Betty. Alrighty, that sounds like a lovely friend to have. Alright, so this next one's a little weird to get to, but this one is on top of the giant Grunty's head, right here, kind of close to the Freeze Easy Peak entrance. So to get over to her, we need to simply just come over here and then do a little hopsy-dopsy over here, and she'll be right here. Here, here-y. What do you have to say?
The disgusting Gruntilda has tadpoles on toast for breakfast.
So, Brecky Tadpole Toast. Tadpole Toast. Really, really kind of gross. And the last one is right in here, near where all of our adventures started coming to an end. Here at Click Clock Wood. Where is she? Oh, I think she said she's behind a tree. Right here? No, not this tree. Silly. Behind a tree. There you are, you old hag. Well, you're a nice hag, though.
Gruesome Gruntilda's favorite pastime is flying radio-controlled bats.
So, pastime bats. I'm assuming that's all I'm gonna need. Alright, there's one more thing I need to do before we put these to use, and I will be right back. Alright, what I want to do next is leave Click Clock Wood with the bee transformation so that we can fly all the way up here and grab this Grunty switch that we activated in the last game. Or last world. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the last Jiggy in Banjo Kazooie. That's it. We're done. Mumbo magic get weak. There's only a few things left for us to do, and, well, I say we don't waste any more time, and we get right to it. So let's get off that nonsensical bee form, and go and journey to what will be our last challenge of this adventure. I think we have enough. If it wasn't also obvious, we now have every single note in the game as well. Anyway, let's see what awaits us beyond this final door. I wonder what it could be. It could be anything. Tootie, I'm coming!
Welcome all. Grunty's the name. Banjo's here to play my game. My lair is done, and here he stands. Through all my tricks and traps and lands. This final test will see me win. When Banjo fails, then I'll be thin. The prizes on the stand bring joy. From Tootie down to Cuddly Toy. My little quiz shall do you sweat, and Tootie you shall never get. 'Cause somewhere soon along with the way, your lack of skill will make my day. 'Cause in the fiery pit you'll go, and I'll win the prize on show. So step on over to the square. Press A to try if you dare.
This is the finale of Banjo Kazooie. So, of course, the game would end with a quiz show. That just fits within the theme of the game perfectly to end with something so goofy. So, as you see, there's a lot of different little panels here that we can, jump on and such. And each different panel will depend the kind of question you get asked. So, here's the Banjo Kazooie panel.
A little answer's all I seek. About this game, you furry geek!
Okay. PSA, I'm going to stop with the grunty voice because my throat already really hurts. So, actually, let me get a drink of water. Oh, that's better. Okay, hit A. In a pyramid, some tiles you match. Who's not included in this batch? Alright, we remember there was a Jinjo, remember there was a Mumbo Jumbo, but there was not a Gruntilda. This is referring back to Gobi's Valley when we had to do the matching puzzle. So you see, now it's going to be testing our knowledge on the game. A final quiz of sorts. See the picture on my screen. Do you know where you have been? Gobi's Valley. See, so the eyeballs are going to show you a picture, and you have to guess where you've been. And that was Gobi's Valley. That one was pretty easy. It's not terribly hard, but you see the ones there that have Grunty's face? Those ask questions about Gruntilda. Well, how the heck are you supposed to know it? Well, that's what Gruntilda tells you. And don't think that you can watch this playthrough and write down my answers, because they are randomly generated. So you're going to have to find them on your own. And I'm really sorry about that, but you just are. Okay, let's go this way. One doesn't exist, furry twit. In a monster mansion, which is it? So something doesn't exist. We remember a bathroom. We remember a cellar. There was no kitchen. Alright, and this is obviously a music challenge. Listen up now. They make your choice. Which character has this dumb voice? That was Tootie, right? Oh, that was a Genjo. So if you get it wrong, you take some damage. You should remember, but we'll see. If this is heard, where would you be? Mumbo's hut. So that was a Genjo. Man, I couldn't remember the Genjo's voice. Oh, man. How embarrassing. Alright, I get it. I get it. Inside the shaman's skull. What was the difference between inside the shaman's head? Oh, that's a little scary. See the picture on my screen. Do you know where you have been? That's the worst rhyme. Oh, Lord, where is that? Oh, I'm getting really hard questions, actually. Mad Monster Mansion. I think it's in Quick Clock Wood. Yes, that was in the Gopher's house. Okay, cool. From Gobi's pyramid it spills. What empties out the moat it fills? From Gobi's pyramid it spills. I think it's sand. No, water. It's water. It's water, it's water. Alright. Here we have a clock. This is going to be a challenge from earlier in the game. It could be anything from the alligator game to pretty much anything. And it sucks. So, here we go. Oh, it's just this. We remember doing this. I'm going to stay quiet because last time I almost really embarrassed myself during this challenge. Alright. Okay. It doesn't change either. The challenge is always the same. It's just too bad that I don't really remember where they are at all. In the slightest. Egg. Mumbo. Alright, can't be doing that. Egg. I know where egg is. It's right here. Right here is Mumbo. We have already found Mumbo. He was right here. Here is Kazooie. Where are you from, Kazooie? She was right here. Wonderful. Here is Red Feather. Haven't found Red Feather yet. Is it here? No, that's Banjo. But Banjo was right here. And Banjo was here. Good commentary. Very proud of myself. Music note. Haven't found that yet. I think it's right here, though. It was not. Okay, we're narrowing it down, though, so we'll be able to do it very easily. Alright, and here is music note, which was right here. And we got from 11 seconds to literally ground pound 2. That wasn't that bad. And we did it. And that's all you have to do. That's just the challenge space. So let's get some health and move on to a Grunty question. Our first one. I think it's time. We didn't wash. There was no pool. What did I do when I went to which school? I don't remember this one. What? Hold on. I visited all of the locations. Well, let's just try it again, I guess. I'm not pretty. I'm quite a mess. What do I hide under my dress? You hide, massive bloomers. Yes. That I do remember. That other one I don't remember. These suck. Did my sister tell you so? Get this wrong for Grunty's sake. Then a lava bath you will take. We instantly die if we get this wrong. Treasure Trove Cove's got Captain Blubber. What's wrong with that sobbing lumber? He wanted a drink. He couldn't remember his name. He lost his gold. So, they let you take shorter paths, but the reward isn't always worth it. But we will take the risk. Fat Hag Monthly thinks I'm hot. What did I do on the cover shot? Again, I don't remember this one. Were you supposed to talk to her more than once? This? Well, I guessed right. It doesn't matter. Here's a picture. See the picture on my screen. Do you know where you've been? You have been in Bubble Glue Swamp. Bubble Glue Swamp. Duh. Another death one. In the wood for the plant to grow, what in the ground must you sow? An egg. That was in Click Clock Wood. Yeah, they're kind of hard questions too, so yeah. You pick up items on the ground. Which one makes a silly sound? Honeycombs. I had to think about that for a minute, because I really never picked up health in this game. Another time challenge, whatever. These suck. No, not this one. No. Okay, hold on. Okay. Purple, blue, purple, red. Blue, red, purple. I don't remember it at all. This sucks. Purple, blue, purple, red, blue, purple. Nope. Blue, blue. No, it was red. It was red. And purple. I did it! With 2 seconds. Horrible memory comes in clutch. Let's go! In Gobi's Valley lurks a hand. Who hides a jigsaw in the sand? Oh man, I'm supposed to remember. It's Rob of the Mummy Hand, though. No, it's not. I don't remember his name! Mumbo's Mountain is a thriller. What's the name of the gorilla? It is Conga. Duh, everyone knows that. See the picture on my screen. Do you know where you have been? Yes, I know where I've been. Gosh, use that knife to gouge my eyes out. Friggin' Matt Rusty Bucket Bay. Hate that place. All my homies hate that place. Banjo's stupid, Grunty's cool. What was my name at which school? It was Hog Breath. I wrote these down, but most of the time I can remember them, but well, I actually haven't had to look over yet. We didn't wash, there was no pool. Where did I go to which school? Fat Hag High. I don't remember. I don't think I wrote this down. Is it Fat Hag High? Daggone it! Alright, we can only get 3 more wrong. I like a cuddle in a fight. What do I take to bed at night? It did not get this one. A huge sweaty baboon. Scary teddy bear. My dirty undies. This one? Okay. I saw the word sweaty and assumed. Cool. Listen carefully to this tune. Which world's it from, you furry goon? Wow, that's a big throwback all the way to Mumbo's Mountain. Mumbo's Mountain. And we got another time challenge. Whatever, I can handle it. No! Of all the ones, I had the most trouble with this one. Crikey! Lord ganging me! Hey, I did it! With a lot more ease this time than last. Alright. Freezy Easy's igloo isn't square. How many bears can fit in there? There are 3, but... Is it technically 4 because Bogey? In Rusty Bay you have been. What is on the walls isn't seen. Till 6, till 7, till 8. What? How am I supposed to remember that? The charmer helps you on your way. In his pyramid, what did you pay? Eggs. Yes. Well, we can't get this one wrong, so don't do it so casually. A bubblefish who's really tame. In Clinker's Cavern, what's his name? Oh, Gloop. Duh. I almost said, I don't know! But who would forget Gloop? Apart from doing stupid rhymes, what's another of my pastimes? Flying radio bats! Boom. And we got one more to answer. See the picture on my screen. Do you know where you've been? Mad Monster Mansion. Easy, easy. That's the Oregon, actually. The Oregon, not the Oregon. Mad Monster Mansion. And just like that...
No! No one can win! I was assured by the makers of this board. It's not fair. I wasn't to win.
How long to be? I can't do it. Now you can take the prize on show. While put up the winding stars I go. You won. Catch me. I've made sure. You won't catch me, I'm sure. All the credits you'll now endure. And she gets away. Which prize shall we take, Kazooie?
Me!
How about that grotty ugly thing? I think we should take Tootie. That's what I meant. Kazooie? Please, can we go home now, Banjo? I've had enough adventuring for one day. Sure, let's get out of this dump. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Banjo Kazooie. Kind of weird to end the game with a quiz show rather than a boss fight, but I'm not one to judge. Here we get a nice little charming roll of the credits as it shows the cast of the game, and they're alone telling you, hey, this is the people who made the game. Waha, yeah. So, this has been a very fun LP for me to do. I was very happy to come back and do another LP since Sonic Adventure. It had been a long time since I'd done that LP. I did that LP back in 2016, and here I am doing LP number 2 4 years later in 2020. But by no means will I be slowing down. Life got in the way, college came up, and I had to finish college. And now that I'm out of college and I'm kind of living in my life, I decided I wanted to go back and do the one thing that truly makes me happy on this planet, and that was putting out content and making Let's Play videos. So here we've completed our second LP, Banjo Kazooie. It was very fun trip. There were a lot of hiccups along the way of me not necessarily remembering every necessary little detail. I had to look some things up, but we did get a 100% minus the Mumbo tokens, which are not counted towards a speedrun 100% completion route, so I don't count it personally. So sorry if you were looking to get all of those. Fine, I apologize that you can't get that information here. And I didn't necessarily do the best routes, but I thought that made it more fun to just stumble around and sometimes feel like an absolute idiot, especially a callback to the stinking Rusty Bucket Bay episode where I had no idea where the notes were when I literally already had them. I really hope you all have enjoyed watching through these, because I have thoroughly enjoyed making them. This has been one of the best things I have done in a while, one of the most fulfilling and rewarding things I've gotten to do. And Waza had a lot to say there. Holy cow. No joke. But I really hold a special place in my heart for this game, and when I decided to come back from my little, hiatus to come back and finally start LPing again, I really had a couple of games I decided, and it came down between two that I wanted to LP, and I'm not going to say what the other game was, because I still plan on LPing it in the future, but I decided to ultimately do Banjo Kazooie because it hadn't been that long since I'd played it, and I remember just really like it. It was still very fresh on my mind, not in terms of remembering everything, obviously, but I wanted to really just jump back in this world. I kind of missed it, and I'm really, really glad I did. This is a game that I recommend to anybody who likes 3D platformers. In terms of the whole structure of 3D platformers, of, you know, collectathons, running around an open world, finding 10 of something, all 100, whatever you want, coins, notes, I don't know. I think this is my favorite game in that genre. It is. I like this game better than most. That's not saying that I don't like any others. I still am a very big fan of like Mario Odyssey and all those other things, but I think that I do prefer Banjo Kazooie over them because I have a lot of history with this game. I don't know if I've mentioned this in this LP or not, but this is not the first game I ever owned, but this is the first game I ever played. I was born in 1997. I'm a 23-year-old. And this is the first game I ever played on my brother's N64. I popped the cartridge in, and I remember I never made it past Mumbo's Mountain because I didn't understand the concept because I was way too young to even comprehend how to play a game. So I kind of just ran around, and I remember getting so excited when I collected my first Genjo and telling my brother, man, look, did you know this was here? And I'm pretty sure it was the Genjo literally right at the entrance. But it was still so rewarding. And this game will always hold a very special place in my heart. This is definitely a top 10 games of all time for me. Very, very close. It doesn't scratch the top 5 list because I am a very big JRPG fan, which I think as this channel goes on, ironically enough, doing 2 platformers first, ironically enough, you will start to see my love for JRPGs. Maybe even on the next LP, maybe? Who knows? But JRPGs are my forte, so my top 5 list is entirely consistent of JRPGs with one exception. But Banjo Kazooie is definitely my favorite game of its era. For the Nintendo 64, should I say. Not of all games that are out that year. But this is my favorite N64 game, hands down. No debate, no question. If I had to pick one game from each system to play for the rest of my life, this would definitely be my N64 pick. Without a doubt. This would be it. Oh, don't get too close there, Blubber. And we get a nice little trip down memory lane, getting to see all of these people that we saw, in some instances, beat up. Sorry there. But we get to see all these people we saw through the adventure, and we haven't seen Clanker in forever. It's good to see you again, Clanker. Hope you're doing good. And it was just such a good time. I thoroughly enjoyed this LP. I've had a lot of interaction with some fans during this LP. To those of you who have kept up with every episode and kind of reached out and talked to me, I can't explain how much that means to me, because I feel like I've been making videos for a long time and throwing them into an echo chamber, and to have people actually enjoy them and reach out to talk to me about them has made me look at this completely differently and has made me love it a whole lot more. So I thank you so much. That means the world to me, and I hope that I can continue to put out content that you'll enjoy, that you'll absolutely love. And along the way, you know, we're still at 39, the number 39. I made the jokes back in Mad Monster Mansion. You know, even if that number only ever goes to, like, you know, 40, I don't care, or 39. I'm just glad that I have a viewer base that is so loving and caring, and you all make my, every time I see comments or retweets, it makes me grin from ear to ear and makes my day. I love it entirely. You all make me realize that this truly is what I want to do with my life. So, one way or the other, we're going to do it, aren't we, Napper? You should probably go take a nap. You look kind of sleepy. There's the boy. Microsoft Banjo Kazooie, the Microsoft Game Studios logo. Rare. the Rare logo, Xbox, Xbox 360, Xbox Live, and the Xbox logos are trademarks of the Microsoft group of companies. Thank you, Toilet. Aaron Bird did good. Helped Mumbo beat Witch. Yeah, but I needed my amazing moves to do it. No way! Me and Banjo were the stars of this game. You were. What's the party for? Grunty got away, so get back up in there and finish the job. I'm not going! Ouch, yes you are. Let's go. You really thought that was it? I tried my best to keep a straight face. You can't even see my face. Ladies and gentlemen, in the next episode of Banjo Kazooie, we will actually be putting an end to Gruntilda's reign of terror. And we will be saving... well, we've already kind of saved her. I guess we're kind of just going after Gruntilda for pettiness at this point. Either way, at the next episode of Banjo Kazooie, we're going to be finishing things off in the finale! So mark your calendars for one day after the release of this video. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Soloist, out. Peace!